let's talk about the function right here, f of x and y equal to x y to the 4th over x squared plus y to the 8th. And what we notice is the limit of this function as x and y approach 0 and 0 is going to be of the indeterminate form 0 over 0. So we have to figure out some other way to find the limit. What I want you to notice is also basically if I'm approaching this point through, let's say here or here, the z value approaches 1/2. Now I'm going to try to look at this from the bottom. Oh, I have to clear that one out. And now I'm looking at the bottom, and I approach from the pads on the bottom right there. Oops. And this time around, it approaches -0.5. And then this appears to be this one is actually along this pad x equal to negative x equal to negative y to the 4th, and the other one was x equal to positive y to the 4th. And so along those paths, we get contradicting limits basically. And then also there are other paths that you can observe. And let's try to do another one right here. Take a look at that. Like this path, the limit actually approaches as x and y get closer and closer to 0. The z value approaches 0 this time. So definitely the limit doesn't exist. And another thing that I find interesting in these are basically that if you look at the graph of the function, the computer has, or the program has a little bit of problem computing around 0 and 0. It's just too much to basically compute. And so you see this, that it forms a little bit of a fort and starts getting a little bit sketchy right there. And then it can't do a whole lot of stuff around there. But if you zoom in, you see that there's more in it. It's just the program doesn't want to compute everything in there. So that said, now that we saw it in GeoGebra, and now we see it in another program and down below, and so compare that, you know that the limit doesn't exist, but some programs cannot figure that out basically.